as real estate investors, we're always told to make sure we build that rapport. But it seems like you're trying to establish a deeper connection than that, what I would say surface rapport.
I agree. And I think it starts with building rapport with the people that they are putting trust in. I use this analogy of like the mailman. If the mailman came to your house today and said, don't call these other 19 postcards, call this one guy, he's the most trusted buyer in Albuquerque, you'd be like, okay. Like if you needed to sell your house, right? We're all looking for advice. Well, if me and you are looking to help mom get moved into a senior living place and we're trusting someone to get advice from them, and that person says, call Phillip, he's the most trusted buyer in town, that's the rapport is over. Like we've already trusted this person with something way more important than the house, and they have a solution for a problem that we've been sitting here thinking, how in the world is that going to work, right? And now this person has that solution. I like to build rapport with people that are already, the senior living world is a trust business, right? Mm-hmm. And when I get a referral from them, I go out of my way, Jack, to kick some butt, give that family, even if I'll tell them I'm not the right buyer for you, I'm going to leave them with like my credibility packet. I go through this so much. I've got a guy that buys old LP records, buys cars, buy gold. I have different people on this list that I give to them and say, hey, even if you don't sell me your house, I want to give this to you because I know families that I've helped in the past are going through some of these same questions, and here's the vendors that I trust.
Mm-hmm. No.
So that way, when they go back to that person that I have a rapport with, they say, boy, Phillip, that's his business. They know I'm in the transition business when they meet with me. I feel like my competition sometimes, and for anybody new out there that's listening, buy a good card stock on your cards and always have your cards with you. I feel like sometimes my competition doesn't even have their cards with them. It's like, what? And sometimes they'll put their hoodie up and they'll walk through the house. They won't even talk to the person. Jack, when I'm in the house, I hardly ever talk about the house. I'm talking about what dad did for a living. I'm talking about what they're going through right now. We're having a conversation, and every once in a while I'll sprinkle in, do we know the roof age? Mm-hmm. It's not where some people are so clinical. They're trying to be, this is a house transaction. And the house is way secondary for me because I've been doing this 22 years, right? Like the mm-hmm. house is the easy part. I walk through and do my rehab number in my head, and then I get to the end and I actually talk about the numbers. I feel like some people shy away from, what's the offer going to be? And they're like, I'll get back with you. I'll send you an offer in the mail. That's not my personality. I came there to buy their house, and I'm going to put my best foot forward to make that happen. And sometimes I buy them on the spot. A lot of times I buy them on the spot. And I'm sure in my career, Jack, somebody's come in and beat me by $1,000 because I did it that way. But I'm okay with that because I feel like if I show up at their house, build rapport with them, and don't make them an offer on the house that I intended to buy, that I didn't do my job that day. So my personality is to actually leave them with, here's my rehab numbers. Because a lot of these, remember I said I'm dealing with the most responsible child? That person might be 60 years old themselves, that daughter, dealing with their 80-year-old mother. They're going to have to go convince their brother in North Carolina that some dude named Phillip is the right guy to sell it to. Well, I'm going to give her all the ammo she needs to have an intelligent conversation with her brother. And us experts, we're experts in this real estate business. We make our money the day we buy it because we can rehab at scale, where that layperson, if they just walk into Lowe's or Home Depot and try to hire every retail person, they're going to get killed on what they pay for things, right? So my $40,000 rehab might cost them $65,000, right? And there's our $25,000 profit in our deal. We earn our money that we make because we do this for a living.
Right. So if you like what Phillip is talking about here and you want more information, make sure you head over to momshouse.com. I mean, I can't believe you got that domain name. I mean,
I like good domain names. It's one of my favorite subjects. If my 8-year-old can't spell it, I don't like it.